Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. My name is Drago, and welcome to my Dark Souls 3 Platinum Trophy Guide. So, in today's episode, we're going to do some odds and ends, and then after that we're going to finish getting the Aldrich Faithful reward. So, we're basically going to do 10 invasions and get a spell. So that's going to be it. For now, I'm going to start out. As you can see, I'm at the Church of Yorshka bonfire in Irithil, or the Boreal Valley. And this is where, thanks to one of the subscribers to pointing this out, I did forget to grab a sorcery clutch ring. So for that one, I was basically in my Orlando episode, I was, or I should say an Irithil episode, I was staring right at it for a little bit, and then I came around this way, totally forgot to grab it. So what you want to do basically, start at Church of Yorshka bonfire, and then you want to jump down, take a right, go up the steps where you've picked up the Sun's Firstborn. It's the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn and a Lightning Gem. And to the right here, there's a wall. It's an illusory wall, and what you want to do is pick up the magic clutch ring right there. So now that we've got that completed, I'm going to go ahead and teleport. Go back to the bonfire. We're gonna finish the quest part for Sirris of the Sunless Realms. So I'm just gonna go back by the bonfire, and now we're gonna go ahead and travel to the dilapidated bridge bonfire in the undead settlement. When you arrive at the dilapidated bridge bonfire, go ahead and make your way to the Cursed Rotted Greatswood boss fight area, and you will notice that even though you've beaten the boss, there's still a white summon sign on the ground. Now, this is available to you if you've previously kept up with Sirris' questline and helped her in Irithil of the Boreal Valley, in the spot where you defeated the first Suleiwan's Beast. Those are those crocodile dog monsters. And you've helped Sirris against Kraton the Wanderer. Now, what you want to do is basically get summoned to Sirris's world, and you will assist her against Aldrich.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Granddad.
Now, do keep in mind, Aldrich is no joke, and this is going to be a lengthy battle, to say the least. And Aldrich will flask, and he will try to parry you as well. He does a ton of damage on riposte, so do be careful. Try to avoid his parries. As you can see right there, almost took out my whole health bar. And there he goes. When he casts Power Within, he's even tougher to deal with, and if he does parry you, he will most likely kill you. So do be careful. And also, sometimes he will kill Sirris, so try to take fire off of her as much as you can. I do believe he has 3 Estus flasks available, so he will try to heal 3 times. So now, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and teleport back to the Firelink Shrine. And now we can speak with Sirris.
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is one last. May I take a vow to serve you as a knight? Oh, I am most grateful. I, Sirris, do hereby whenever I am my loyalty, blessing of the moon. If I may ever be,
Okay, so here she will basically pledge to be at your service. So you will see her summon signs for a couple of boss fights. She will be available to be summoned in the high wall of Lothric. So once you get to the Dragon Slayer armor and the Twin Princess boss fights, she will be available. There's a summon. Also, now that you've defeated Aldrich, you can pick up his gear. So first, his shield will be available near the gravesite right outside of Firelink Shrine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to find it here. What have we got here? This is Hawkwood's shield. So Hawkwood has left Firelink Shrine, and we will encounter him later in the game. He's actually going to be a summon for a couple of boss fights. But first, I want to go ahead and find Aldrich's tombstone. And it is right over here. And you will get his sunset shield. Once you arrive at the Pontiff-Suliwan bonfire in Anor Londo, this is the time for us to farm for some human dregs, and that's what you need in order to be ranked up in the Aldrich Faithful Covenant. Now, you can also farm these deacons with human dregs, and the fastest way I found is to just have the Covenant symbol on while you're farming, and also try to use rusted coins to bump up your farming item discovery rate. But if you're along the right level, then invasions should be plenty. Okay, now once you have obtained the 10 human dregs, and I gotta say, guys, these were probably 9 of the easiest invasions that I've ever had. Most of the time, the host was either already dead when I was getting into the world, or he was about to get there with the help of Silver Knights, Deacons, Giants, the 2 NPC Phantoms, or other Aldrich Faithful summons. So this is a very easy and simple area to invade in. I recommend doing it this way instead of farming for them because farming may take hours. This just took me less than half an hour right now. Probably about 15 minutes total actually since I started invading, and I was able to get 9 human dregs that I needed. Since you pick up 1 in this room and you only need 10, let's go ahead. Oh, yeah. First I want to make sure I have the Aldrich Faithful sign on. Let's go ahead and pray to Archdeacon MacDonald and offer him the 10 needed human dregs. And this will get you the Great Deep Soul Sorcery. And oh my lord, here I am, invading another world. Yeah, invasions are, depending on what level you are, I guess. Since I'm level 57, I get plenty of invasions since this fits right in with the soul level range of people going through this area. Alright, and I think this was actually one of the few times where I got to get a crack at the host. So, most of the time they just die to the ads or a different invader. So this is a really easy area to invade in. On this note, I'm going to go ahead and stop with this episode. Next up, we're going to descend to Irithel Dungeon, and we'll continue on from there. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great day.